So, hello everyone, it is currently about 5:15 on Friday the 21st of September 2018 and I tonight am on my way to go, I'm not even on my way, I'm in my home, but I'm off to watch Matilda the musical at the Cambridge Theatre. I and some other vloggers and content makers and whatever are invited to go and watch Matilda tonight to promote their hashtag BEMOREMATILDA and to talk about Matilda's qualities and how some adults will really envy her, and I think it's really cute and a really cool idea because she has some really cool qualities, like genuinely. I've not seen the show in a couple of years, so I'm going to obviously need to go and watch it to refresh my memory so I can talk to you guys later. So I'm taking my mum, who won't be in the vlog, but I know Sam's going and Kaya's going and I'm sure some other people are going. And I'm really excited because, like I say, I haven't seen Matilda since October of 2016 and the music in it is absolutely phenomenal. Tim Minchin is incredible. I'm just so excited to get going. So I'm going to change and kind of just make myself look a little bit more presentable, which probably won't look any different. But I'm kind of wearing tracksuits and things just because I've been at uni all day. I'll see you there in about 1 hour's time. I'm excited. I'm really quite excited. So guys, I'm now in central London. It's probably about 6:20, so I'm running a little bit early. That's absolutely fine because it's obviously better to be early than to be late, and I have changed into my Sebastian t-shirt that I bought last week, which just says the human world is a mess, you can't really see it. But I'm off to the theatre now, obviously, which is just around this corner here. The stage door to the Cambridge is just at the end of the road because here's Pineapple Dance Studios. So that's really fun. There's lots of very lovely taxi actually.
Yeah, I was like,
when you get stuck behind one woman who's just not walking at a human's pace. I'm really excited to see it. Like I said, I've not seen it for a few years. I'm excited to go and properly watch the show this time to think about this, because it's not like I'm just coming to review the show. I'm not reviewing it at all. I am literally coming to work on the hashtag, come and sort of think about life and kind of fully reflect on the show, because that's it really. And kind of, yeah, promote this Be More Matilda hashtag. Hoping I'll find a little bit more about that out tonight, just from talking to other people, and we can kind of discuss and things like that. Should be really nice. But yeah, I am now at the Cambridge Theatre here. I might actually get a sandwich as well. But for now, I'm going to head in and get me tickets. So guys, it is now the interval here at the Cambridge Theatre, and so far I'm really enjoying it, genuinely. Like I say, it's been a couple of years since I've seen it, but I've kind of forgotten how clever it is and how clever the set is and how kind of twisty and turny the storyline is, because Matilda as a child, because I only really know the story from this, because as a child I watched half the film once, I think, maybe the full film, half the film, and was like stupidly scared by it, like ridiculously scared by the film. And then I think we listened to the audiobook when I was in year 5, whilst we were doing art or something, and we listened to the audiobook, and even that was like, oh, that's scary. And this is when I was like 10, so yeah. So then didn't revisit it until it opened here until past it opened here, like a couple of years ago when I actually first came. So yeah, interesting. I went for in here, Cafe Nero by the way here. One of the guys didn't have the best customer service. I went in with Kaya earlier before the show, just to get some tea, and it just wasn't great. But the show, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. The set is amazing. The Trunchbull, I'm not pretty sure what his name is. I'll have a look in a minute. The castboard is amazing. Enjoying the whole class. Miss Honey, played by Gina Beck, who I did actually want to see in this role, and then didn't for her first year or so, because I just didn't get any time, and so I'm really glad that it's here. Oh, It's such a beautiful, like, outside area of a theatre. Anyway, I'm going to go back in now and enjoy the second act. So guys, I am now back home. It's been a few hours. It's about 1:30 in the morning now, and I absolutely loved the show so much. I mean, as I've said millions of times in this video, I've not seen the show for a couple of years. I'd actually forgotten a lot of some of the twists and turns within the storyline. So I loved revisiting it, loved revisiting the music, the amazing choreography, the phenomenal set. And yeah, I also have to give a very special shout out to our Matilda tonight, who is Savannah Reed, as it was actually her last ever show, which I didn't realise till the end. And it felt more emotional, the ending tonight. And then she came and got some flowers, but she was genuinely phenomenal. She was really good. But she was phenomenal. Actually, all the cast were phenomenal, including Gina Beck, who I obviously saw as Glinda a few years ago. A lot of people know who Gina Beck is, so I don't really have to go into detail about what she's done, but she was really good. She's got such a beautiful voice, really pretty face as well, really like, nice, sweet, kind face, which is obviously perfect for Miss Honey. And then I have to mention Hayden T as well, who plays Miss Trunchbull, because he was just hilarious. He is genuinely phenomenal. He just is so good. He just plays it so well. He literally takes the stage in the palm of his hand and just knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to do it. He's phenomenal. To be fair, all the cast were excellent tonight. I genuinely couldn't fault anyone. But the hashtag BEMOREMATILDA is something that is going to start trending soon. You'll probably see some other bloggers and Instagrammers and tweeters and whatever promoting it. And it's essentially appreciating how strong, independent and phenomenal the character of Matilda is. She's literally, I think, 8 years old. She's literally just like, you know, young, between about 5 and 8 years old. I'm not completely sure. You know, she turns up to school, is able to read and write very well, which I mean most adults have that trait, but to have it that young, I mean I would love to read, but I don't, unfortunately. And there's a couple of points in the show I actually felt a little bit like feely. I felt a little bit temporarily emotional during the show. It's when she stands up to the sorry, I'm trying to hold my camera really still. It's on a gorilla pod right now. It's when she stands up to the Trunchbull in the gym scene towards the end of the show and finally tells her that she's not right, she's being really mean, she's horrible. Just before the song Quiet, which again was amazingly performed by our Matilda Savannah. As well as the fact that she is such an influence to not only her peers but also her teacher, Miss Honey, the librarian. So many people were influenced by her because she is so strong and independent and knows what she wants and knows what she's doing in life. And she's not scared to go out there and get it, and she doesn't care what other people think. She doesn't care that even her own family tell her that she's weird and she's wrong. She is literally emotionally abused by her own family, but she manages to overcome it completely, and by the end of the show lives a really happy life that is completely well deserved. The girl has so much confidence that I think so many adults would actually crave for, because I know so many adults that just would not go out and do things, and would not be who they want to be, and she does all those things, and she fights for others to be able to do that, and she fights for others to be able to be themselves. She doesn't believe in the discrimination against children that Miss Trunchbull sets upon the school. She doesn't think that Miss Honey is soft and just wussy and things. She thinks she's a kind, intelligent young woman who deserves a much better life. And that is why the hashtag BeMoreMatilda is so important, because it makes people recognise these traits and be able to act upon them. And some people who may not have ever acted upon things will be able to, because they've been influenced by this character and this musical and book and film and whatever. But I do think she's portrayed particularly beautifully in the musical, and that might just be the help with that might just be because it has extensive music, which does help a lot of things, but I do think she's portrayed particularly well in the musical. I think the hashtag is so important as well, because it will get the word around. Like, we know hashtags do that. There's been a hashtag recently about stage door that is really taken off, and how you respect stage door. This one could do exactly the same, because it is a very important hashtag. People should be who they want to be. They shouldn't let other people tear them down. And I think it kind of shows you can choose your family. She wasn't in the right family, she knew that from the beginning. And by the end of the show, she fully accepts that, goes off and is a bigger person, shakes her dad's hand, and then moves on. I think that's a really important message, that you shouldn't put up with people who hate you in life, whether they are your parents, whether they are family, whether they are your friends, because those people are nothing. If they don't accept you for who you are, then they are nothing to you. But that's sort of it, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to the people who invited me to watch the show, tonight. I had an amazing time, so did my mum. She really, really enjoyed the show as well. I loved seeing the show again from an amazing view, honestly, and when we grew up, when the swings came over our heads, it was just phenomenal. But I want to thank you guys for watching, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!